Alright, next section, solving rational equations. Now we're taking what we were doing in this previous section, along with the previous one before that, and so on, and we're solving rational equations in proportions. Contains one or more rational expressions. We do it by finding the LCD. Okay, so here's what we want to look for. We want to find the LCD between everything. So I'm going to rewrite this. All right, the LCD is 12x. So I'm going to multiply everything by 12x. The 12 and the 12 are going to cancel, leaving me with an x, so 5x. The 12 and the 2 will leave me a 6, the x and the x, so minus 6. The 12 and the 3 will cancel, leaving me with a 4, and then I just solve it. Okay, and then I check. So 5 over 12 minus 1 over 4 is equal to 1 over 12. Okay, so we check, we turn this into sorry, 1 over 6. I'm looking at it going, that's not right. So this is 5 over 12, this is 3 over 12, and this is 2 over 12. Yep, it works. Okay. So I find the common denominator, and then I multiply everything by it. Everything. Don't just do the outsides and then forget the inside. You have 3 values, so all of them need to be multiplied by the common denominator. Alright, so common denominator here is 3x, so I'm going to multiply the whole thing by 3x. So that's going to leave me with an x, with a 9, and then with a 6. So x equals 3. And then I check. 1/3 plus 3 over 3 is equal to 2 over 3. Sorry, it should be negative. Oops. So 1/3 minus 3 over 3 gives us negative 2 over 3. Yep, that works. Answer is negative 3. Oy. Okay, do that one. Same thing. Common denominator is x squared. So I get x squared. X squared and x cancel, leaving me with an x. 12. So now I bring it over and factor it. So I'm going to have 2 answers. Plug both of those in. You need to make sure, very briefly, that both of them work. Because remember, we do have such a thing as an extraneous solution. It is possible to have them here as well. All right, I want you to try those 2. Okay, work problems. Amy can paint a loft apartment in 7 hours. So Amy is able to paint 1/7 of the apartment in 1 hour. If it takes her 7, then in 1 hour she can do 1/7. Jeremy can paint a loft apartment the same size in 9 hours. Why is it that the guys are always the lazy ones? I'm sorry. Okay. So if Amy can do it in 7, and that's 1/7, then Jeremy can do it in 9, which is 1/9. How long will it take them to paint a third loft apartment of the same size? So now we're doing it together. So that's going to be T, which is Amy and Jeremy at the same time. Okay, Okay, so 1 over t. So we find a common denominator. We have 1/7 plus 1/9 equals 1 over t. So we're going to multiply everything by 63t. So we're going to get 9t plus 7t is equal to 63. So that's 16t is equal to 63. So t gives us the grand total of almost 4. 3 and 15/16 hours. So almost 4. All right, so one hose can fill a pool in 12 hours. Another one can do it in 8. How long will it take them to fill the pool together? So remember, we have first hose in 1 hour. It goes right here, plus second hose in 1 hour. It goes right here. And we set it equal to what they can do together. That's a good formula to set up. Okay, proportions. Notice it's a fraction equals a fraction, so we cross multiply. So I'm going to take 4 times x plus 1, set it equal to 3 times x plus 2, and solve it. Okay, I'm not going to spend any time doing those ones. You can. Okay, cross multiply. So I get 6x plus 30 is equal to x plus 5 times x plus 3. So 6x plus 30 is equal to x squared plus 8x plus 15. I'll move everything to the same side. I factor. I get 2 answers. I check them. Wait a second. That's equal to 0. So I'm going to check this one just to be sure. 6 over 3 plus 5 is equal to 3 plus 3 over 3 plus 5. Yeah, that one works. But this one doesn't, because the denominator would become 0. Okay. Try it. Check it. See ya.